Shayla here from Pelco Makeup, and today I am going to be doing a tutorial on a look that I found on Pinterest that I've just fallen in love with and I think is perfect for the Pelco products and what you can achieve basically by using those products and getting that natural look. So for those who haven't seen, this is the photo that I posted the other day. So that there is a photo, that's the inspiration behind what we're going to do today. So let's get to it. I'm just going to start with the bare basics. Put this here for myself so that I can keep looking at it. What I see in that image is just a really light natural base, really lovely and bronzy. So you guys can see that my fake tan's starting to wear off now, so I've kind of lost that bronzy look, which I'm doing it on purpose because I want to show you that if you don't have any fake tan on, or you're not very tan or anything like that, you can still get that really glowy kind of bronze vibe. I've used a little bit of moisturizer, guys, first, because I do find that it helps, especially in winter, if you do have dry skin, which most of us do at the moment. It's just the weather. It just helps it move around the face a little bit better and doesn't get absorbed instantly as it hits the skin, because as you guys would know, it's extremely fast absorbing, so you do have to work really quickly with it. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of the Pearl Glow, which is our white product that we use as a primer predominantly. But you can also use this product in your foundation as well too. A couple of drops in your foundation will lighten it and it'll stop it from turning darker over the day as well. So that's pretty cool. So again, we just apply it nice and quickly. Oh, hello. Awesome. Concentrate on these sort of areas around the eyes and your hairline. So what we're trying to achieve by applying this product is just to reduce any redness, pigmentation, and just give a really flawless finish for the golden glow to go over the top. And we are currently out of stock of this product at the moment, but I'm hoping that we'll have some more product in about 2 weeks. So I'm just waiting for confirmation. But yeah, it's been super popular, it's amazing. Awesome, there you go. So that's basically, once it's all rubbed in, that's what it should look like. Now I'm gonna go in with our Golden Glow and just apply a few drops of that there, so about that much. Might actually just go a fraction more because she is fairly bronze. Now, with your Golden Glow, don't be afraid to bring it right down your neck and onto your décolletage as well too. So just get it everywhere. Now I do have a white top on, so you just have to go easy. Sometimes it's easier to do it when you haven't put your shirt on first, because if you are trying to add a little bit of colour and you've got this exposed, yeah, just get it all over. The only time that I've had any feedback about it getting onto clothes is when they've had SPF mixed in with it. So if you've got a heavy sunscreen or anything like that, just because it is a bit more filmy and sort of a bit more oily, it will probably transfer onto clothing, so just be wary of that there. But other than that, I've never really had an issue. Cool. So you can actually pat as well too. Patting will help get more product on there without wiping it off. So I do a little bit of that at the end, just to help disperse the product nicely. And that's it. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to get a little bit more coverage from this, because we do have a little bit of coverage going on in this look that we need to work with. So I'm going to start by applying some concealer just underneath my eye area, and I've also got a little bit of scarring here, so I'm just going to cover that there, and same on that side as well. Just a little bit on my chin. Now, just for this eye area, I am going to go in with a just a bit more of a precise brush under there. just put any excess just on top of the eyelids as well. That's gonna give us a really good base for what we're gonna do for the eye makeup, which is kind of the focal point of this look. So there we go. Now I've just used the Hourglass concealer, guys. It's a really full coverage one. So if you do have, like if you're wanting any really full coverage, would be a great concealer to use. Otherwise I probably recommend something softer like your Bare Minerals. That's a really lovely brand and they've got a really nice soft hydrating concealer. Okay, so once that's all blended away and you feel like you haven't got too much sort of like you haven't got your concealer that's too obvious and it's all blended out nicely, we're just gonna go over with our powder now. I've got the Hourglass Ambient Dim Light Powder. And just bring that all the way down, a little bit down here. Perfect, so that's it. Now, the thing that I love about this look is that you can still see my freckles, you can still see my skin, but it looks flawless. So it's like, it's incredible because I really feel like that is what every girl is kind of after at the moment. We don't want to have that masky cakey look, we just want to look like ourselves but flawless. So this is the easiest way to achieve that. Cool, now I'm gonna get some bronzer. I'm so excited to share this product with you. I went and found it only yesterday to use it for this video because I haven't really been using bronzer in a little while, but I have been feeling like I need it in my life, I must say. So this one here is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer and it is Radiant Bronze Light, the color. So now, I'm not going to go too wild with it. I'm just going to get a little bit and pop it just underneath the cheekbone because this is predominantly where you would actually put your blush, but we're going to focus it down here and just do a little bit. And this is the first time I've used it, so it's fairly strong actually. It's got great pigment, so that's pretty cool. And again, just on this side. She does have some pretty poppin' cheekbones, so we want to just define that. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring a little bit up here too, just on the side. So this is just going to contour my face a bit more. You just want to be careful not to go too high. Just grab little bits on your brush at a time and just keep adding if you feel like you need more definition, and really buff it out, because I think that's that thing with bronzer, is it really can be quite harsh. So you just need to really work with it, and having a good brush is definitely key for that. So awesome. Now I'm going to come down here, guys, and I'm going to actually just pop a little bit on this bone here. So that's just going to get that really standing out. So get a bit of that definition happening and just a little bit of shim. Perfect. Now you can be wild and you can actually define your nose a little bit with your bronzer. So she does use quite bronzed on her nose as well. So we're going to pop a little bit here, just on the sides. And that's just going to round, no, it's going to get rid of the roundness of my nose. Okay. You can just go back in with whatever you use for your concealer and just to soften that out, because you don't want that to be too harsh at all. Cool. All right, and one last thing. I'm just going to put a little bit just on my eyelids there, just above. So I always push it upwards. Just go like that there. So it's almost like I've put eyeshadow on, but I've put in zero effort whatsoever. So that's a pretty good little trick. Okay, now I'm gonna pop some blush on, guys. I've got the, however you say this product, this one. And the color is Tropic Equinox. So, all right. I use a cream, it's a cream one, but I still use a brush. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on there. And now we're applying it sort of on the cheekbone, so just above where the bronzer was. Using a cream blush, it's just going to stop it from setting into any lines. So if you do have any smile lines just here, it's always nice using a cream one. It's just going to be a little bit more softer. And yeah, have that little bit more hydration as well on the skin, so it won't freeze up. And then again, we're just going to soften that out with whatever you use for your concealer. Okay, what do you guys reckon? Getting closer? Okay, so now we're going to do the eyebrows. I have got the Too Faced Brow Envy palette. Love this. I don't really use the wax all that much and the highlighter, but I do use the blonde and the brunette because I like the fact that I can sort of contour with the eyebrow colors. So starting with your brunette, the color, the darker color, we're just going to start on the outer edges. I always start on the outer edges with brows. And just a tiny little bit. Her brows are really not that filled in, but they are very defined. So we're just gonna go really easy on this section here to keep it really light and natural, but we're still gonna get that definition from putting in a nice darker shade on that outer edge and filling it out. Awesome. Okay, again, going in with the brunette, just on the outer edges. And this, what I'm using here, guys, is actually a brow mascara. And it's an Ardell one. The color that I'm using is a medium brown, and it just sort of matches the tone of my natural eyebrows. So I do find that I can generally use it in that middle section there. And sometimes I don't even need to pop that blonde shade on. It just gives it enough color as it is. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so now we are going in to go and do this amazing eye look that she's got going on. So I have got my waterproof Stila brown eyeliner because it's quite a natural color. You can use any color for this look. You just pick and choose whatever you like. The technique is just the same process basically. So cool, let's get into it. So I am just pushing on that waterline, so I'm trying to actually get up in there, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop a tiny little bit on the outside, on that outer rim there. I'm just going to do the same to this side. Perfect. Now on the outside. So she doesn't have a lot of eyeliner down underneath, so we don't want to drag it down too far, but I am going to just pop a little tiny bit to contour with on that outer edge. And I'm just going so lightly, guys. So lightly, and I'm just going to clean that up a little bit with my fingers. All right. Now I want you to work with a brush, either an angled brush, like a little angled brush, or you can use a brush like that there. Just nothing that's too big. You want something that you can kind of get a bit of precision with. I'm actually going to use this one here. So I'm going straight in and I'm focusing on where that product actually is. There we go, so I'm just bringing it down. And then we're just going to focus on getting a little nick. Like that there. Okay. Now, I also want to show you that you can also use a Q-tip. So anyone who doesn't have a lot of brushes at home, you can see that it's easily being able to be done like this as well too. So same process, we're just going to buff that across, smooth that out. Like that there. Awesome. And that's that. Hey, so now that we've got that there going on, I just want to show you how you can go through and tidy this up really easily. And you can see how like there's really no difference in pretty much using a brush or a Q-tip. So that's pretty cool. You can save you a lot of money that way. I'm just popping a little bit of my concealer on the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna roll that over like that there. Just the tiniest little amount. There's not a lot on there, guys. So, and then I'm just going to do little dots at this point, just in case there is a lot of product on there. You never know. And just try and tidy that up underneath. You can kind of do a drag swoop as well too. That's always nice, and that'll help define that little wing you've created with the liner. I do have a lash there, I think, yep. So just tidy that right up. You don't want any mess under there. Okay, and I'm just gonna get a little bit more product for the other side now. But you can probably see the difference in how it kind of really does help clear it up a little bit. Okay, and then so we go under again, just little sweeping motions, because you do never know how much product you've got. It can be a little bit daunting. Perfect, just get a little bit more there. Hold your eye as well too, get a little bit more support while you get that angle. And then I'm just actually going to go on top because I can see a little mark there. And I'm just going to tidy that up. You just have a little play with it like that there. Use your finger to go around and smooth it if you're worried that there's any concealer that's clumpy or anything like that. You can actually go on top with this too. Get that really fresh and tidy look up there. If you're worried you've gone a bit too thick, also just go up top like that there. So same thing. And that's it, guys. It's pretty simple. It does take a little bit of practice. You just have to work out how hard you need to press and that sort of thing. But that's essentially it. I mean, I don't look like that supermodel, obviously, but that's how I would go about recreating that look. So I'm just gonna pop some mascara on now. Now this is the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. I was talking to a lovely lady and she'd gotten this one, and I thought, I have always wanted to try this mascara. The name of it just really like intrigues me. So I've got it. I usually love the Kevin Aucoin, but I thought I'd try something different. So just pop a little bit of that there on. Okay, so now ladies, we are going to pop a little bit of the cream illuminator, which is just side by side this palette that I've got. Now I'm just gonna pop a little bit down the nose here. You can see how it just adds a really nice little bit of shimmer. A little bit on my top lip there. Just gonna get a brush and just pop a little bit on the sides there too. Again, this is cream, so it's really soft and delicate in those areas. It's not gonna crease up, and it's a really soft illuminator actually too. I really like it, so you can kind of put it around, you know. Alrighty, lipstick. This is a nude God, this is my version of a nude that I found. Obviously I had a great day yesterday. I bought up a heap of makeup. But yeah, I found this color and I was really excited to try it because I've really struggled to find a nude that works for me. Oh wow, that kind of like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it sort of bends back. It's really cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this on. Okay, you probably think that is so not a nude, but it is for me. So that's basically, that's it. This was the YSL, now it's a matte lip, matte satin. So this is number 16. It's got like a little bit of a peach to it. My camera's probably not picking it up overly well, but it is a lovely, lovely color, and these wear off really nicely. So I find that in about 15 minutes or 20 minutes, wherever I'm going to, and by the time that I get there, it's really softened out quite nicely. So, and it is a nice stain as well too, guys, so it's really long wearing. But yeah, that's it. That's basically the look. It's super simple, and really what I wanted to show you guys is how you can kind of get like that eye flick going on, and that definition, but really naturally. I haven't got any eyeshadow on. All I've got is that bronzer. I've got a little bit of bronzer around the side here. But yeah, that's it. So I love this look. I was really excited to share it with you. And this is it. I don't know. I'm obviously definitely not her, but yeah, I feel like we've got the same kind of vibe going on. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it and you got some cool little techniques and some inspiration that you can take away from this. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.